Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, how are you getting on? So in today's video we have a little bit of an update on Fallout 76 and the events coming over this weekend, and because it's fairly short and sweet, a little bit of an update on what's been going on my end as well, which we'll tuck onto the back end if you want to stick around for that one. For now, let's get stuck in, shall we? So, Cranberry Bog to start things off with. And Fallout 76 Inside the Vault, double XP this weekend with the Purveyor sale. So, hey everyone, thank you for joining us for another Inside the Vault. In light of the constantly shifting situation unfolding around the world, we're taking a bit of a step back in this week's article. So, it's worth mentioning at this point, if you didn't know, that Bethesda have, like most businesses around the world at the moment, taken a step back, and they've got as many people as possible working from home, which apparently a lot of people are able to do, which is cool. A couple of people who still have to go in, but a greatly reduced workforce will allow them to sort of spread out and avoid too much close contact, I should imagine, so that's probably a good thing. And they have also said that they're working on making it so basically everybody can work from home. So they are dealing with the situation as it unfolds, to say the least. So, even though we're not previewing anything new this time, we're still planning to share more Wastelanders news and previews with you during the coming weeks. Okay, they just need to get their feet under them then. So that's cool. I wouldn't expect a huge amount of new stuff, being as it's about 3 weeks out until Wastelanders launches, so they'll be hard at work. This is a very inconveniently timed, the current situation for, well, everybody. Not that there's any such thing as a good time for it, but for Bethesda, I'd imagine it's quite a pain in the posterior, but there we go. So, there are still fun activities you can take part this week in Fallout 76, including ongoing arrivals of free mystery items in the Atomic Shop, and for the first time ever, a mashup of double XP and Purveyor sale events. So, the double XP and Purveyor sale, as per usual, running from midday Eastern Time today, that's Thursday, right the way through till midday on Monday, so that should already be live. Same thing with the Purveyor sale as well. So, last week we announced Purveyor is planning to host a new legendary sale at a shop in Berkeley Springs Station, which will probably be her last sale in that location, being as she moves in 3 weeks, down into the Rusty Pick in the Ash Heap, so remember where to go looking for her after Wastelanders comes out. Since then, we've read community requests for another XP event, and we would like to do what we can to pack a little more punch into your weekend in case you're cooped up at home. Great. In addition to getting 25% off any legendary weapons or armors you can buy from the Purveyor, we're also kicking off a new double XP event taking place at the same time as the legendary sale. That's 2 weeks ago, I think the last double XP event was, which is quite a quick turnaround on that, but clearly people have said, give us a chance to boost our characters, the new people we're getting set up for Wastelanders, and Bethesda have heard and responded, which is really nice. That's cool. Not an overly onerous thing for Bethesda to do, I shouldn't imagine, but nice that they've gone, okay, people want this, no reason not to, let's do it. So that's really cool. Starting today, you'll be able to level up twice as fast as you play in Adventure Mode, Nuclear Winter, or in a private mode. And of course, you can get 25% off anything by the script at the Purveyor. Catch the dates and times for the event mashup below, as we've said. Thursday to Monday, that's today through to Monday, 12 PM Eastern Time to 12 PM Eastern Time, so tea time, UK time, 4, 5, one or the other, 6, somewhere in there. Usually about 5 o'clock, but I've got a feeling it changes fairly soon, so something in that general area anyway. And pencil them into your calendar, if anybody actually pencils anything into a calendar anymore. And mysterious indeed, the other event that has been running throughout last week and continuing this week is that every few days they're dropping mystery items for free in the Atomic Shop, so you can just grab those and get a random thing. I've missed a couple of them myself because busy, but there we go. But every couple of days those change out, so make sure you're popping in, grabbing them, cost you nothing, so yeah, if you're at a computer or console anyway, why not? So throughout the last week, 3 cryptic mystery items appeared in the Atomic Shop that you can claim for free. There are 2 more arriving this week if you haven't been keeping up with the event so far. Mystery items are only available for a few days before they're replaced by the next one, so be sure to claim the 4th and 5th as they appear to find out what surprises they hide. Head to this article, and as usual find the articles down in the description, so if you want to do that, and catch the dates and details for the remaining items. So, before they sign off, we'd like to remind you to check out the community calendar we posted in an article earlier this month, which includes a number of upcoming in-game events. Again, you can link it via this blog post as well. Until next time, stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you in Appalachia. So, short and sweet, And yeah, nice. Would have been nice to have a bit of a preview. Still got some more stuff coming. Wastelanders is just around the corner, so we'll be getting our hands on the full package before very long anyway. So very much looking forward to that. Nice little fun event. Nice to see Bethesda decided to add an additional double XP weekend in based on community feedback, which is really, really cool. Especially with Wastelanders being so close now. Getting very, very ready for that. Very, very keen to sink my teeth into some new content, because to be honest, the prospect of playing the old stuff, especially with Wastelanders really close, is less appealing now. But there we go. We have been playing it for a while, so new is good. Definitely ready for that. So, for those of you who don't want the personal update, that's the Fallout stuff covered. For those who do, long story short, it's been a bit quiet because I've been fairly busy, to be honest. A couple of people have asked if I've been under the weather or got caught up in the current climate, and the answer is no, everything's fine. I'm actually very fortunate in that I live in a part of the world where we actually had our first recorded case yesterday, today, somewhere, one of the two anyway, but as recently as that, so relatively speaking, quite lucky so far. It's not really affected me. I've actually been off work anyway, but my big hope is that actually I'll be able to keep going to work, because as much as I'm respectful of the situation we're in and the importance of, you know, avoiding going overboard on the contact and, you know, what's it, social, I forget what the term they're using these days, staying home and not going out and meeting people, that thing. As important as that is, I also have to kind of be a little bit more pragmatic in that if I'm not working, I know full fine well I won't be getting paid, so you know how that goes. Bills still keep coming in, so hopefully we'll be able to keep ourselves afloat. But that's my situation on that front. Otherwise, everything's been reasonably well. Last week got quite a lot of spring cleaning done around the house, as I've actually had the time off work and everything, so that was nice. Been trying out to do that for a bit, so nice to have everything a bit freshened up. I had a friend come to visit, which is probably not the most sensible thing in the world at this sort of time, but he was of necessity in the area anyway, so nice to hang out. And yeah, he's basically gone into working from home as well now, so that's all to the good. He'd actually been to visit his mother, but he was on his way back, which is why he came to visit me on the way back. But yeah, other than that, I've got the rest of this weekend that I have more or less got to myself. Got a few bits and pieces that I want to do DIY-wise around the office. Hopefully that's going to work out all right. Attempt number one didn't really. It was a nice idea, but didn't quite pan out. So hopefully we'll be able to improve some audio stuff that, well, most people probably don't even notice, but you know, it bugs me. So hopefully we'll be able to make things a little bit nicer on that front. So that's going to require a little bit of DIY, a little bit of work. And still figuring out how to hang something heavy from the ceiling without utterly destroying the landlord's ceiling. So we'll get there on that one somehow. But yeah, basically that's my situation. Wastelanders coming up in a couple of short weeks, so looking forward to that. And then further afield, we've just finished Doom last night. I'm not actually going to be playing Doom Eternal because of current climate and potential for income to disappear, so I'm going to hang on to every penny I've got on that front. So mixed feelings on that. Would have liked to have played it. Looks great fun. Had good fun playing Doom 2016, which, as I say, we just finished. Catch that one on the playlist on the channel. But I think we've got a ton of stuff that I've already got that I can sink my teeth into, some older games, and a couple of requests, and a couple of things that caught my eye recently that'll be fun to do as well. So keep an eye out for those. And of course, Fallout will be continuing, as always. So do keep an eye out for those. If you haven't already, bell notification icon thingamajigger, and likes and subs and all that good stuff. Always the best way to keep up to date with what I'm doing. Speaking of keeping up to date with what I'm doing, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook links down in the description if you'd like to head over there and see what I'm doing on those particular platforms. You know, I'm going to have plenty of time over the next few however long, so why not? Beyond that, live streams continuing as well. To catch up with those as well. Hope you'll come and hang out. We're having a good time. I'm going to surprise you this evening what I'm going to do. Either way, partly because I haven't quite decided yet, but we've got some cool stuff coming up, so do watch out for that. For now, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Do hit likes and so on and so forth if you would like to. It's very, very much appreciated. Very much helps the channel. For now, have a wonderful rest of your weekend and stay safe, stay healthy, and be sensible. So, for now, I will speak to you all very, very soon.